I need to just talk about, for me, feelings, and again, like it's been taught, like thinking. I change my feelings just like that these days. I can change as quickly as I want to, because actually a feeling is just wherever I want my thinking to be at the moment. So I could sit there and I could just listen to Wish You Were Here, and if I'm honest, whilst that was playing, obviously I could have sat here and I could have got upset and I could have welled up, because actually I could have gone back to childhood memories, which are just all thoughts, and like we learnt earlier, actually we manufacture and change them. What I experienced as a child, because I held on to them visions and them fake memories, I actually filled in blanks and added bits, and actually, do you know what? The best thing I learned in here, by the time you get to somewhere where you're prepared to actually even talk about where this pain comes from, half of it is not even true. Most of it is actual nonsense, you know. It becomes worse than it ever was, because you've never let go of it, and you carry this stuff, and actually, do you know what? It's not even addicts. Society, they carry this unnecessary baggage. It's unnecessary, and I'll hold guilt and emotion for somebody else. Well, actually, that's their stuff. That's not my stuff. Do you know what I mean? And for me, recognising my own feelings and knowing where they come from, and then actually, do you know, even better these days, owning what are my thoughts and my feelings, because actually in the past I carried guilt for my mum, I carried guilt for my brother, I carried guilt for my children, and actually, do you know what? I used to think I knew what my children were feeling, but actually I was actually putting my fears and my feelings on them. How do I know what they're thinking and feeling? Do you know what I mean? Even if a child's able to tell you, I have no idea, do you know what I mean? They're my feelings. I'm presuming they're feeling left lonely like I did. Like they're feeling exactly what I thought I felt. So, I know I'm not making a lot of sense here, but again, I just found it quite amazing, and there's been so much solution delivered here today, and I really wish we'd have done it the other way around, because again, for addicts walking into, and again I can only speak for me, and I've heard so many different stories, and actually it's made me think, wow, like there's loads of different possibilities out there. I'm going to have a look at this more. It's like, I have addicts come to groups and they don't even know how to actually talk about what's hurting them, and you have to be able to let that stuff out. But actually most people in society can't do that. Do you know what I mean? They can't even talk, you can't even be honest. Most people, I'm not being funny, it's a bit judgmental. A lot of people in relationships, and they're never honest with their partners. Do you know what I mean? They're never totally honest and able to sit there and go, do you know what, this hurts, that doesn't, when you say this and when you say that. Actually, like, they argue, and it's all about pain, blame, and all that stuff. So for me, again, like a lot of what everybody said today has been absolutely immense, because you're handing out solutions here, left, right, and centre, and it's in them folders, it's on the videotape, and actually I found it really enlightening, do you know. And again, going back to that sort of changing the way you feel, do you know, like sort of just by talking about sort of sad feelings, and they're negative feelings. I used to hold on to all the negative feelings.